Friends, it's that time again. Another morning, another direct. I swear, there's been a lot of these lately. Not that I'm complaining at all. Today we've got ourselves an Indie World direct. We're about to get a whole lot of indies. It's usually pretty hard to predict what to expect out of an indie world, as we usually get a ton of like brand new titles that we like are debuting. We've never heard of them before. But I did actually think on this and write down a few titles that we might see today. Obviously, there's always that 1% chance that Silksong could show up, though personally I doubt it. A lot of people are saying Hades 2, which I could also see. Platonic Games was being really cheeky, like days ago, saying that they're going to have a release date really soon for Yukari Playly, so it would not surprise me if they were waiting for this direct to talk about it. Both Mina the Hollower and Shantae Risky Revolution are two games that are coming out soon, but I think they've gotten trailers recently, so they might not show here. There was that one indie with mouse controls that's coming out, Mousework, that looks super fun, and I really hope that we get to hear about that more. It's possible we could see like Switch 2 edition versions of indies that have mouse controls. Like, imagine if we saw like Stardew Valley with mouse controls. That could be really interesting. There's all sorts of indies that are not on Switch yet that we would love to see. The ones I'm seeing people ask for most of all are Blueprints and UFO 50. Finally, it would not surprise me at all if Peak showed up today, with how big and massive that game has been. Who knows, maybe even Repo will show up. Can you imagine Repo with like those little camera feed like circles right above the Repo bot, like integrating the Switch 2 camera? That I could see that happening. But personally, I imagine seeing none of these today and being completely surprised by a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's enough predictions. Let's go ahead and start the direct. That was a really cool animation, actually. Oh, Mina immediately. Immediately we're getting Mina the Hollower. Dude, Mina looks so good. I can't wait for this one. We already know when this one comes out, so I guess we're just seeing new gameplay here, which, yes, please. Mina the Hollower. Oh, the demo's available today. Oh, that's cool.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Whoa, look at this. Oh, so we got a Metroidvania on our hands, where we're a little bird. Glimmer. That's spooky. The animation is really appealing. Oh my word. Well Dweller. Oh, that's so fun. Oh. Oh. Is it horror Stardew? We've never really seen that before, I don't think. That's unique. Wow. Okay, this seems really interesting. All right, Neverway. Now what do we got here? Getting real where the wild things are energy. Maybe that's exactly what I'm looking at. It's like you're solving puzzles, you and your herd of animals. Herdling. Yeah, this looks beautiful. Oh, that's soon. Always good to see a soon release date. Oh, I see what we're doing here. Oh, that's great. You get to move everyone around by their preferences, like where they want to sit. This looks really fun. Hey, later today. That's good. That's a really cute name, too. Oh, I've seen this cat before. Oh, it's getting an update. Oh, we don't see that often. All right, cat customization is really cool. I'm sure a lot of people are going to enjoy that. Interesting. That does not have a specific release date, huh? Oh, specifically Switch 2. Oh, uh-oh. What am I looking at here? Okay, so I was on the right track with Peak and Repo. Content Warning is like one of those types of games. I've never played this one though, so I didn't think of it. But yeah, that's great. These sorts of, you know, friend horror games have been a lot of fun. I've been playing a ton of them. So getting them on Switch is great. Coming next year though. Ball X Pit. First we get Drag X Drive, and now we get Ball X Pit. Oh, wow, it's like a roguelite top-down shooter? That actually looks pretty fun, I can't lie. I love seeing a shake-up to a genre formula. Like, I've really never seen a top-down shooter quite like that. In October, okay, that's great. Oh, Switch 2 and Switch have different release dates. Fascinating. Ultimate Sheep Raccoon. Is this like a sequel to Ultimate Chicken Horse? I've never played it, but I'm just assuming based on the title. It looks chaotic as heck. Yeah, that seems to be what we're looking at. How cool. Coming in winter. Whoa. Whoa. What is this? Whoa. Look at this. Real-time underwater combat. Oh, and we're leveling up. We're enhancing our abilities. Oh, this looks really cool. Glaciered. This holiday. Okay, yeah, I'm keeping my eyes on that. Before we go, wow, this one went quick. So we got Winter Burrow. Looks cute. Undusted. Letters of the oh, you're like cleaning stuff up. Okay, that could be really satisfying. Tiny bookshop. Oh, that's fun. Caves of Quad? Cud? I don't know what I'm looking at. Strange antiquities. I got like a bookstore game. I got like an antique store game. Opus. Prism Peak. Go Town. Looks cute. UFO 50. There it is. I'm surprised they like just kept this in the highlight reel. This is a big one. Oh, no one more thing? Wow, no one more thing. They're literally just like ending the direct here. You literally could have just had a big like show, like trailer for UFO 50. That would have satisfied everyone. Like you showed it last anyway. Well, okay, that was the direct. I didn't see how long it was gonna be. I don't know if there was they announced its length or anything. What was that, like 15 minutes? It's pretty short, all things considered, but we did get some cool announcements there. I'm gonna get my morning routine going. I'll think on the games that I just saw, and I will be back momentarily to talk about it more. All right, I am back, so let's chat. So all things considered, this was a small presentation. We pretty much got like 15 titles total, but a lot of them look really good. Basically nothing that I predicted at the beginning of the video. In fact, funnily enough, I think the only ones that did were Mina the Hollower at the beginning of the presentation and UFO 50, which was at the end of the presentation. Obviously, both of those games are great. You know, I'm honestly shocked that UFO 50 was not on the Switch already, and Mina isn't even out yet, but I'm still completely confident in calling it amazing. This is Yacht Club Games, this is the Shovel Knight team, like this is going to be incredible. But to talk about some of the new games that we saw, we got two games that I would really say subverted the expectations of their genre. People joke often about the oversaturation of farming sim games that there are in the indie space. And, you know, I don't take that so far as to groan anytime I see a farming sim, but yeah, there are a lot of them. So I can only imagine how hard it is to stand out amongst the crowd. And Neverway, you know, bringing in so many horror elements really does a lot for its individuality. Some of that imagery looks genuinely creepy. So the thought that all of this is happening while you're also like growing corn is hysterical and terrifying at the same time. And then Ball X Pit. This is another one where the genre is very, very full. You know, there have been more, you know, top-down bullet hell shooters than I could ever quantify. And I'm sure in that massive library, there has been a game before where the projectiles bounce off the edge walls. But I've never seen a game that does that before, so I saw Ball X Pit and went, that is super unique. But even beyond, you know, that factor, there's other things that give this a lot of individuality. Like the fact that you're not like a spaceship, you're a character walking around, and you even have like partner characters that you recruit. There seems to be a whole like city system where you like upgrade yourself or recruit, you know, partners or just power yourself up. See, I think that looks really neat. The winner for the most beautiful game, like definitely the most, I'm really going for the art of the medium game, is definitely Herdling. On paper, this concept feels like it was straight out of Team Ico. Like you're guiding this herd of big, powerful mammals through this massive naturalistic expanse, and they help you, you know, solve environmental puzzles Like, that just sounds like a special experience, and one that I can imagine being pretty emotional. You know, there's a non-0% chance that one of the herd doesn't make it, and just that thought makes me super sad. But yeah, hurdling is definitely seeming like it's going to be a unique experience. Is this seat taken? Looks really cute. It's really funny to me how much the overall premise of this game resembles an idea that I wrote down for an indie game like 6 or 7 years ago. Because yeah, I think it's so much fun having to deal with the preferences of a bunch of picky NPCs who want things to go in a very specific way. There's this board game that we play at home called Picture Perfect, which has a similar idea where you have to move a bunch of characters around based on who they want to stand next to or what row they want to stand in. Like, yeah, I think this formula is a heck of a lot of fun and silly. Also, I love how much these characters look like they're just out of snipper clips. And then what else? Oh, content warning. I have been playing so many games like this year. The term that people are using to describe this genre is friend slop, and I don't love that. We really need a better name, but these, like, you know, multiplayer, proximity chat, silly avatar kind of games have been so much fun. I was almost positive that the game we'd see today's peak, but plausibly even Repo. We got content warning, which is one of these games that I have not played yet. I actually looked it up because I was like, maybe this one does not have proximity chat, and that's why it got chosen over the others. Like, maybe you just don't know how to do proximity chat on Switch yet. But no, according to Google, it does have proximity chat. So, you know, that's cool. I think these games should be on as many platforms as possible. Yeah, I'll just keep holding out hope that, you know, one of the ones that I love very much get to be on Switch soon. And yeah, I think that just leaves the game that impressed me most of all today, which was Glaciered. It's funny, the devs appeared to talk about the game before the trailer itself started, where they named the game Glaciered and mentioned how you're playing as this, you know, avian character in the far future. So my instinct is like, okay, avian, we're flying, you know, potentially over like a big ice world. And then it cuts to gameplay, and I'm like, oh no, we're swimming. We're swimming in a water world. Yeah, this looks good. This looks really, really good. The thought of just like gliding through the water and battling these big sea creatures while like leveling up and gaining new powers, it's just so cool. And it just hit me now as I'm looking at this character, you know, design a little closer and seeing the like gliding effect in the water. We're just a Zora. This is a Zora. I am a sucker for 3D movement games, and I'm a sucker for games that are nothing like I've ever seen before. And this just looks incredible. This was absolutely the highlight of the show for me. Did they have a release date? I need to double check. All right, it says this holiday. So probably this year, you know, it could always get delayed, but you know, I'll hold out hope because boy, like this looks a lot of fun and I really want to play it. So yeah, that's basically everything. You know, those are all the games that really appealed to me. And like, it's almost all of the games that they showed today. Like, I'm pretty sure that is everything aside from like the ultimate sheep chicken horse thing and the Metroidvania Well Dweller. But yeah, I think a lot of these games look really good. You know, maybe this is a quality over quantity sort of direct, because just about every game here looked fantastic. So let me know what you think about the indies that were shown today. What was your favorite out of the batch? Or were you hoping that Silksong would show up today? Whatever it is, let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm sure I will be back soon for the next bit of Nintendo news that will hit us, but until then, I will see you all later.